Okay, just making sure that YouTube is connected and then we start. Okay.
Good morning. Are we ready?
Okay. All right. Yeah, Kimberly, the floor is yours.
Welcome. Well, thank you so much, George. I am so happy to be here and I am excited I get to do this training and really, truly honored that, I don't know, that I'm here. Among all of these leaders, legends, and miracle makers on this call, because you know what, when you think about it, it's just like everybody here is so amazing in what they've done in the past and their commitment to the future. It's just, and it's really very humbling that I am saying anything to these leaders because my topic is how to not quit, how to keep going, how to just keep it going. And so for that reason alone, I am a little bit I really would love to know more about what keeps you all going. So that is going to be my question at the end of this little call. Is just the fact of like what keeps you going, what keeps you from quitting, what keeps the steam engine rolling for you. So for me, I have never ever in my life in any platform like the pink platform that I was in and this awesome new three world changing platform, I have never thought in my life I want to quit. I asked my sister today this morning. It's just like, have you ever heard me in my life say I want to quit? She's like, no. And my sister is very direct and she is no fluff. So, anyway, I have never ever thought that. If anything isn't happening for me the way I would like in either of these two platforms, all I do is hold up a mirror and say, mirror, mirror on the wall, what's the matter with me today? But, it's just like, it's really all internal and it's just like what do I need to fix to get to the goal that I need or the need that I want. And so the things that I think are truly, truly important is just, sometimes we'll say, oh, just be the way you are and you're all good and all that. And it's like, I don't believe that. I think we constantly have to keep improving ourselves and growing and learning. And how can I be more effective? How can my communication be better? How can I help other people see their greatness in them? So I think that it's always a work in progress. We are always a work in progress. And even though I've had experience in one platform, it is completely different in this new game. It is just different. And and then it's almost like you're starting over just like you did in the very beginning. And so then I start thinking about, okay, well, what are my new visions? Like I love what um Tracy Smith said the other day because like all right, Tracy and Lance Smith, they kind of have it all. And sort of Karen and Columbo and Christine and George and all these other wonderful, wonderful people. But honestly, when Tracy said that she has another goal of another house, like wherever her house is, that's her goal. I mean, no matter how much you all have, it's like we have to have such a passionate vision for our future. And unless that vision of yours is strong enough, that's when people start rethinking. So you have to have an incredibly strong vision. And I think Adrian said that the other day too. And we all do. It's like the topics are all kind of the same. They kind of all mesh is we have to have our dream board. And this is always the perfect time to redo your goals mid-year for the end of the year. And it's like you always have the end in mind, but your vision has to be so loud and so exciting and just so thrilling that it gives you the steam that you need and the energy and the kinetic. It gives you that connection to other people that you cannot stop from talking. But we're going to talk about talking too much too in a minute. So, all right. So, first of all, the things that keep people from quitting is having your big vision, having your big dream, get together with your family and figure it out. Because every time that you are not working on your dream and you're, I don't know, doing some other errands or I don't know, just other things. It's like a no to yourself. It's a no to your future. It's a no to your legacy. So really have to be like tunnel vision with your vision. All right. The other thing is connection. All right. We have the most connections that I've ever seen in even my other business is like every single day we have our power hour. How incredible is this? You can pick up the phone and call anybody on this call practically and say, hey, Frida, what's up? I don't know. You're not going to complain about what's not happening in your own life, but you're going to say, hey, Frida, what can I do to help you? Tell me what's happening in your life or something. But you call somebody else for just a quick connection, not to commiserate, not to talk about what is not happening, but talk about something that's happening. And if something is not happening, we always had our code words in the other company. It is just unbelievable. That's all you ever need to say. No details. We don't want to know the details. I don't want to know the details. Unbelievable. I got it. It's just like this special code word. And it's like, all right, so let's focus on what is next. What are you going to do about it? Make a phone call and, you have your upline, you have any of these leaders here, you have a few key people in your life that are on your A list, not somebody to say, oh, I told you so. You want to call the people that's like, forget about that person. They have no dreams. Don't let it stop you from getting your own dreams. And it's just like, so you have your A list of people that you would want to call just for a few minutes. It's like, yes, I am back. So keep your connection to us. When you're having an unbelievable day, that is when you need us more than anything else. Always. That's when you have to be just like, hey, George and Adrian, what's the next Zoom, even if you know what it is or something, but just to get a voice, a positive, happy voice in your head. All right. So connection, you are never alone. You're just never alone. You have like, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people right here with you. And then celebrating. You have to celebrate something every single day. I celebrate life. I'm so happy to wake up in the morning and be alive. I have low expectations. If I'm alive and I can see and I can get out of bed, I am like, oh, I'm so happy. So just give yourself little things to be happy about and celebrate everything. Celebrate that, like, I don't know, you didn't get any bad news or something. And honestly, I would say also to celebrate your life, do not put on the news. Okay. I haven't watched the news in years. I'll find out whatever is happening I need to, but it's just like, who cares? It's not mine. It's not like happening in my like backyard. And even if it is, people call me, it's, are you alive in Chicago? I heard the news. And I'm like, yeah, it's all fine. So just like, don't worry about the news, celebrate the wins. Don't give yourself anything to get upset about. So you really just want to feed yourself positivity or surround yourself with great people and have that vision in your head of where you are going. Also, another fun little tip, though, that I will say about your vision and your dream, I think sometimes if you just have it on the ceiling of your bedroom, the picture of what you want to accomplish next. Maybe it's the cruise or whatever it is. Maybe it's a rank or maybe it's like something for your family, but have that picture on the ceiling of your bedroom. So when you wake up and, you open your eyes, you're like, oh my gosh, that's right. I got to get going. So have your vision, stay connected to us, celebrate life, and then belief. Belief is the biggest thing. Like our convention was so amazing. I truly loved our belief convention. Our conference was just outstanding. And that is the only thing that I think lacks in people is the belief in their own dreams. You think like maybe it can't happen just because things aren't happening maybe fast enough, but you are playing the long game. Okay. And the most important thing with that is just staying truly connected into your life, the way you envision it, and And the belief, sometimes, we may not believe in ourselves 100%, like, oh, can I do this? I'm not sure. But you have to borrow the belief from other people. Borrow the belief that your leaders have in you, that your friends have in you. Borrow the belief of Daniel Piku, Kim Wee. Borrow the belief of Dr. Dan. Do you believe in all of them? Do you believe in whoever it was who brought you into the company? I believed in Christine. So it's just like, okay, yeah, she says it's going to work. It's going to work. I don't think twice about it. And so just having that belief, borrow it from anybody else that you need. And then just, the products, we are truly a believer in the products. And the only reason why I think maybe we aren't, we're, maybe if you feel like, oh, maybe I should quit, I don't even know how people think of that. It's like quitting on yourself. So it's, the thing is, the discipline is love for your future. And so that is the other most important thing, is just not being distracted by the small things in life and being focused on what you need to do. Like put in, even though we're all entrepreneurs and we don't have like a boss or a clock in or anything like that, why don't you try to, if that kind of works for you, that mentality, like, all right, I got to put in my 5 hours, 8 hours, whatever hours you want, and pick up the phone and call somebody. That is the thing that will always change your direction. And after you call a few, if you need to, just on an emergency basis, to call your upline or few colleagues or one colleague or just your sister or somebody who is who sees the dreams that you have and have the same ones. If you have that emergency SOS call, okay, fine, and that's it, 2 minutes, and then call somebody else and call people who you think might be interested. The only thing that I believe sometimes, all right, I think I say the only thing I believe too many times, but I truly do believe that we do not call the right people. And if you're not where you want to be, you're just not calling the right people or not making enough calls. So that is the truth, in my opinion. I know it happens to me. If I don't make my 10 calls or 15 or even 2 calls, and then I wonder, oh gosh, how come things aren't the way I envisioned? Well, it's all on me because I am the initiator and so are you. So until you can pick up that phone, say, um, hi, Karen. What's new? What's going on? Tell me about what's happening. Like pretend Karen's not in the business right now. And then she'll talk to me and then I'll say, wow, that sounds so great. It's so, I'm glad things are great for you. And then typically a nice person is going to say, well, what's new with you? And that's when you say something, well, I've got a project going on. I'm changing the world, same old, same old. And then they're going to hopefully laugh. And then they're like, wait, what is that about? And so you can share a little bit. But honestly, when we over talk about the products, we're not the doctors. Maybe we're not a 6 star. So like, don't over talk the interest. Like, just get them, pique the interest, get people intrigued a little bit, have them be curious. And then you can invite them to a Zoom. All you have to say is, hey, well, would you be open to check this out? This is what I'm doing. There's a lot of leaders and multimillionaires in the business. And it's just like, it might be for you, maybe not. But I bet there is somebody that you might know that would love to be healthier and would love to make $1 million a year. Do you know anyone? And sometimes just a shock of that will make people laugh a little bit. It's like, yeah, okay, I'll check it out. So less is more as far as communicating with somebody who is new. And whenever you feel like, gosh, I'm not where I want to be, or I wish I was, this rank or that rank, or I don't know, something, just call somebody and try to make a difference. We're not in sales, we're in service. We are truly in service for others. So you want to help somebody else either feel better or do something great. And so you're helping people with their problems a little bit. I don't want to be the I'm not a counselor, and I don't think we should be like that, in this business. We're mostly just the invitation. you know, Check it out. Might be something, might not. If somebody is on your team and you're the leader, you could help them realize, help them get up a strategy. We have George on Saturday mornings, onboarding all the time. Everything is recorded. Our systems are superb. Nothing is left unanswered. We have an answer and a response and a process for every single question. So you're playing the long game. Whenever you're a little bit like, oh man, what's happening? Call somebody and make something happen. How many people have you helped out today? It's just like, did you open a door for somebody walking through a door? It's just like whenever you're thinking more about you instead of how I could help these other people either have the freedom, have the life, have the fun that they need, then that's where things have to be checked. It's just like if you're starting to think about yourself too much, other than the other people, that's when you've got to stop and just make a difference. Make a difference with somebody immediately. Okay, another thing that I have found is that when people don't have quick enough results, but still, this is the long game, and this is your legacy business. Just like, we've only been in the company 2 years. So 2 years is nothing. It's just like, think about a 2-year-old. Okay. Can a 2-year-old drive a car, ride a bike? No, it's got a little bit more years to grow. And so just think about us as being a 2-year-old in business, and even if this is your first platform, or maybe it's your third or fourth platform, it doesn't even matter because everything is new and it's still fresh and we're still young in this business. Okay. Do not compare yourself to anybody else. Sometimes we'll see a new person on board, and they're zooming to the top. They're a 3-star, 4-star, and they're like, wow, they are just zooming. But don't worry, your time is coming. You are being prepared for greatness. Never, that is the death of any success, is comparing yourself to somebody else. The thief of what is this? Yeah, comparison is a thief of joy. So you just really have to believe in the entire 3 mission and your calling, and then you will have that spark of joy that you need to help somebody else's dreams come true. Okay, so don't let fear of what they might think stop you from asking, because not everybody is going to be on the same level as you. We all have, different goals and different dreams. A lot of people who are more corporate minded think more in that corporate space. So you don't want to let the fear overtake your dream. And remember, if we all start wondering what's happening, or questioning things, just always go back to your vision. Help other people see their vision. Like, I don't try to sell people the company or the products. I help people see their vision and give them a way to live their dreams. I try to show people, all right, this is your big dream. Here's a solution. This is how we could accomplish that. And so, and then, yeah, people just cannot forget why they started. And you have to show up for yourself. It's about building freedom for your future. And a couple of things that I have, when I was preparing this, I changed everything this morning a little bit because, I just never really ever thought about giving up on my life or giving up on my dreams ever in my entire life. I'm just like, if this isn't working, let me learn something new, help it and make it work. And maybe that's just the way I think, but I never worry about what other people are doing. I just think like, what am I doing? How have I don't know, what kind of difference have I made today? And it's not always about the win. but it's about the process. It's about learning and practicing, just like learning, like being on a piano, learning, piano lessons or something like that. It's the practice. And you listen to the feedback, and feedback or failure. I mean, failure is not failure, really. I don't think I've ever failed at anything. I either like it or I don't like it, or I do it or I don't do it. And so, but when something is not working, it's feedback. I take it all as a learning lesson, and I think it's good to grow. It's just like if this isn't working, why not? I analyze things a little bit and think like, what could I have done better? How could I have introduced this in a more appealing way? And so different things like that. And then let's see. There was a couple other things. Oh, yeah. This is so good. Oh, my gosh. Tom Brady, love the guy. I don't know. Some people like him, some people hate him. But this statement that he said, I think is so true. It's like he did not get to where he is to stay where he is. So we didn't get here just to stay here, It's like we're here for a reason. We're going to move. So I hope that resonates a little bit. But we are just really preparing for greatness. I believe every single one of us is in that preparation phase. And whenever you decide to just like sit down, make 10 phone calls, 20, whatever it takes to reach whatever goal it is that you need. And just to be detached from the outcome. Don't try to convince people, just kind of help them, show them there's other alternatives than a job or, whatever it is that they're doing in their life. And this is a good way to help other people feel good and live their dreams. So mostly, and even, let's see, oh yeah, Saint John Paul II has said, do not be afraid. This is my cup. So do not be afraid and never surrender your dreams. So that's paraphrasing it, and probably people know the quote better, but it's really, you never give up your dreams just because other people don't have them or they say no. You find other people that are like-minded, and those are the ones that you're going to do life with, and it's really fun. So I just try to, all I'm doing is collecting the people that I love in my life around me, and if I like them, it's just like, oh my gosh, you should see what I'm doing. And it might be for you, maybe not, but I know at least it will help a little bit. And that's really about it. But really, you just have to have your vision clear every single day. Think about why you're here. What kind of a difference do you want to make in others? And stay connected to us, celebrate everything, and believe in your dreams and believe in you. So that's really all I've got. And I would love to have anybody else, please share what it is that keeps you going. What is that one thing or two things? How do you keep staying excited, even if you might not see the results that you expect? Don't have too many expectations, about people. Just expect more out of yourself. So I'm done.
Great, great.
Kimberly, it's Nicole Barone. I want to chime in. Always wonderful to hear everyone. I'm actually driving to an appointment right now, and I was able to get on and listen to what you say. And I just think it's so important for us to be reminded of this. And you said, how do I keep going? And I'm going to give you the simple advice that my mom used to say. You have to get up and get out, put your lipstick or lipstick on. And for the guys, maybe it's your chapstick, but you got to get out. You got to get out of your head, right? And getting out of your head. So right now I'm going over to a beautiful hotel that I co-work out of. It's kind of a funny thing. I don't pay to go there. I go into this lobby. It smells really good. There's a lot of really good energy. It's a brand new space, and I have calls to do. So after this call, I'm going to be there in about 5 minutes, and I'm going to be calling, and reaching out to people, but I'm not in my space. I don't see that there's dishes in the sink or laundry to fold, because I get out, I showered, I'm dressed, I got a little lip gloss on, and I'm going to be dialing and reaching out to people to connect with. So that's what I do. It's not easy. It's discipline. It's persistence. I do it every day regardless. So you got to get dressed up. You got to go out. You got to talk to people. And Kimberly, your words are really profound, because we always have to just keep checking in, right? Keep plugging into this. And that's why people come on this call, and I applaud all of you. And that's why I come on this call. I need most motivation. I need inspiration. I need to know that I'm not the only one out here doing this. And I'm not, right? There's 61 people on the call today, all around the globe, beautiful souls that want to impact our lives. But I will agree to what you said. When I was in that meeting, when we were in Salt Lake City, it's in my heart of a mission that we have to accomplish. And I can't do it alone. And I got to find those people out there that are hungry. On Monday, I was making calls, and someone said to me, "Oh my gosh, everybody's on vacation, but I'm not." And I go, "I'm not either. Can we get together?" And they're like, "Yeah." So that's what I tell you. While everyone's on vacation or coming and going and this and that, I'm here to work. And there's a ton of people that you can get in the quiet time of summertime just by going out and wearing a smile. Thanks, guys.
Yay. Thank you so much. That's so brilliant. And I can't agree more. Get up, get dressed, get cute, and get out there.
Hey, Kimberly, I'd like to share. I like what Nicole said. This is Caroline. I'm over here.
Hi, Caroline.
I always like listening to you. You're awesome. And so I just wanted to share, kind of piggyback on what Nicole said. Nicole, those are great words. You need to dress to success. I mean, I get up. I was not wanting to get up this morning because I went to bed at 5, but I got up and I dressed up, and I didn't put my makeup on because I didn't have time, but that's okay. The other thing is stretch yourself. Get out there and do it. Don't be afraid. And like me and Adrian, we were a little crazy yesterday, and we stretched ourselves, and we took some Diet Coke and Kinetic. Hey, and maybe I'm not supposed to say that, but hey, it's a healthy Diet Coke now, right? It gave us energy. We were kind of loopy, but you know what? Just go have fun, enjoy yourself. Nicole said it all, and same thing with you guys. I just, I really like listening to you, and it inspires me to keep on going. So thanks.
Well, you're an inspiration, Caroline. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about success. You're living my dream life.
Well, we all have what we like to do, and just keep on doing it. That's all I can say. Manifest positivity and you'll get it.
And just the fact that we know somebody who's got their own private jet means that we could do it too. You know what I mean? When you surround yourself with winners and leaders, and truly, honestly, this whole group here are the most successful people I've ever known in my entire life. And it's just like, how blessed are we all to be around you? So thank you for helping us dream bigger.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Yeah, Mike and Robin. Robin has a question, and also Irene.
So I just want, this is Robin, and we are brand new, y'all. We are so new, but this is so easy. I mean, how can you, all I do is I just throw the Kinetic in my purse, and I'm out and about anyhow, and I hand it to people, whether I know them or if they smile at me or whatever, and we get to talking, and I just say, "Hey, can you try this and tell me what you think?" And no one has turned me down. And I say, "Great. Okay. I just need to get your number so I can give you a call either tomorrow or the next day as soon as you've, experienced it, and just let me know what you think." Who doesn't want to tell us what they think? We all love to tell people what we think, right? So I'm going to be out and about today, meeting up with some clients, and just giving it to them and saying, "Here, I have a gift for you. And I just need to hear what you think about this." And I had a friend the other day, we got together, and I shared it with her, and she texted me this morning, and she said, "Hey, I might sign up." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, great. We're doing a Zoom, and I'll send you the link. We're doing a Zoom tonight. We're doing one this afternoon and tonight. So I'm more than happy to share the details. And so it's just simple. I just believe in keeping it simple. I don't like hard. I don't like confusion. I like getting to the point just, tell me what you think. And then that opens the door to all the other products that we have to offer to help people be healthy. So thanks.
Thank you, Robin. Yeah, and that's true. Keep it simple. Sometimes we are trying to look for the magic word. The magic word is action. That's it. It's action. Irene, hi, you have your hands up.
Hi, good morning, everyone. How are you? I just got back to perfect weather. I was in Palm Springs over the weekend. It was so hot, but I met so many sweet people. But here's what I wanted to share. A lot of times we're not so confident in ourselves to call people, right? I've learned this over the years. Christine, when she came up here to help me get out of my shell, because actually I was very shy. I'm actually an introvert by nature, but I've learned to get out there and just be open with people. So when we think about going out there and sharing our life, these wonderful products, the business, we really have to put ourselves aside and think about who we're going to meet. Who are we going to
Mhm.
impact today? Whose life can I touch
Right.
today? Because when we change our mindset that way, then we don't think about the confidence that we don't have. So thinking about the other person, um, how we can make an impact on their life, whoever we come across, it's your confidence level. Um, that just, you don't think about that, right? Because you're thinking about the other person. So always thinking about the other person and how you can help them. And in any way, that just really, you know what I'm saying, right? I'm sorry. I'm a
Yes.
little nervous.
Of course, you can't think about yourself.
Yeah.
Honestly, Irene, if I could say something here, that is the only thing that stops us is we care more about what they might think about us instead of how this could help them. And
Yes.
you have got to take yourself out of the picture. It's so not about us. It's
Yeah.
not. It's like, how could this be of service to them, help them, and realize, the life that they've always dreamed. So yes, I agree 100%.
Yeah. When I'm out there, I'm like, it's always on my mind because it's ingrained in me now. So whoever I'm talking to, how can I help this person? It doesn't matter
Yeah.
who it is. How can I help? Even if it's an older person that's wanting to cross the road out of the grocery store, it could be anything and anybody. It's helping us to build confidence in ourselves by talking to other people. And whoever said that this business is easy and talk, it is. Oh my gosh. I tell my team members, this business is so easy. Our products are phenomenal. The business is phenomenal. Why wouldn't
Mhm.
you want to share it? Why?
Right.
And it's a legacy business. I do what I do because it's a legacy business. I can leave this to my children, my grandchildren. That is my greatest why. I want my family to see me never give up, never quit, and just keep moving forward. We have to keep moving forward because then we create this vibration, this aura, this. I've been approached by many people like, oh my God, what are you on? You're so happy. And this little old
Yeah.
lady that I met in Palm Springs, she goes, "Oh, you should try their Bloody Mary. You'll be much happier in 5 seconds." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll try your Bloody Mary, but I'm already happy." But it's within us, right? And that's what we exude. Whatever is in us, we exude that to other people. And that's how we attract other people is what's within us. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I'm
Bravo.
rambling.
Yes, bravo, bravo. That's why we have to keep keep ourselves happy. So happy because when you're in that vibrational happy stage, other people are going to be attracted to you. You're a people magnet. 100%.
Yeah, I think Coach Sutra, how are you?
Yes, good morning, everyone. Hey, so listen, this has been really great training. And I just want to remind everybody of one thing, you know, like Irene hit it, you got to dig deep and find your why. If you don't know what your why is, you haven't really figured it out, it's not bringing you down to like emotion, like you need to feel it to the point where it brings tears to your eyes. That's when you know it's your why. And if you have not ever had that experience and you don't really know what it is, reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you find your why. But the other thing I want to share with you today as we end this call is when you're out there and you're afraid to talk to people, think about this. What if the breakthrough that somebody is praying for is trapped inside of your silence? So what if the breakthrough that someone is praying for is trapped inside of your silence? Meaning that what if you walk past that person who is really just praying all night for that one opportunity, that one thing to change their life, and you just walked right past them. You didn't bother to call them. Shame on you.
Right. I truly believe that we are the answer to so many prayers as long as we get out of our own heads and speak up.
That's right. That's right. And again, thank you very much, everybody, for being in the call. It's an amazing call. And by the way, something when you hear people saying it's easy, why? Because the business is simple. The problem is ourselves. We are the ones that are blocking ourselves. When we compare with other people, like I said, Kimberly, they never compare with somebody else. And the other thing, when she said she never thought, think and quit, and that's very important. There are a lot of people, and I remember talking to a few people about that this week, that they said to you, okay, I'm going to give the business 90 days. This is what the person really saying. I'm going to quit in 90 days. That's what the person is saying. Because we have to give time for something. Imagine if somebody get pregnant and it's 9 months, say, you know what, 9 months too long. Let me give it 90 days. Come on. Think about that. But anyway, thank you very much, everybody. Kimberly, do you want to add something else before we leave?
No, except for thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's go out and make a difference and change some lives.
Okay, thank you very much and have an amazing day. And remember, tonight, Wednesday, we have the Wellness Night, Wellness Wednesday, and Dr. Green is going to be the host. That he's an amazing guy. Make sure we have the Spanish call after also, and we see you later. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kimberly. You're the best.
Great.
Thank you, Kimberly.
That was awesome.
Thanks, Kimberly.
That was wonderful,
Thank
Kimberly.
you,
Thank you so
guys.
much.